Strategist Jessica Tarlow. We've got Sabrina Schaefer here as well from the Independent Women's Forum. Dagan, what do you think of this global powwow?
I think that it makes so much sense, that it's so logical, that playing hooky and shirking responsibility makes an employer want to hire you and promote you and send such a positive message about women in the workplace. I want to know if the teachers who called out today in places like Prince George's County, Maryland, or Alexandria went to the homes of all the single moms who also couldn't go to work because they had to stay home with their kids because these people couldn't bother to go to work. This is shameful, and it actually hurts women and hurts women's empowerment.
Jessica, I'm sure you agree.
Oh, totally. It's like Dagan stole my talking points. I don't even know what to say now. No, I do take the point, especially about the teachers. I was talking about this today with a colleague at work. I did go to work, though I work at Bustle, and women were encouraged to go out and volunteer, or actually all employees were, and they could take the day for themselves if they wanted to. But he was worried that his daughter's daycare wouldn't be open today. It ended up that it was. So I do understand that argument, though I would say that I think that it is important to acknowledge the fact that we still face a huge pay gap, 78 cents on the dollar, 93 cents.
Would you have done this if Hillary Clinton were president?
Of course I think so. International Women's Day exists no matter what. And also this is a continuation of the Women's March. I think this is trying to keep momentum. And as you said, it's international. It's not just America.
You're right about that. But Sabrina, I'm saying they don't even, Donald Trump has been in office a little bit more than, 5-6 weeks, and they're sort of pre-protesting anything he's coming up with.
Yeah, and of course, Neil, we have a long history of marches against to protest sort of widespread institutionalized injustices in this country, but that is not what women are facing today. And I think the message it sends to boys and to men is that the norm is to be a jerk. The norm is to be a bad husband or a bad boss or a bad colleague or employer or customer, when the reality is that men and women get along very well, and women have more economic and professional and educational opportunities today than they've had in any previous time in this country's history. And sort of the idea that we're creating this social norm that men are jerks and that they're misogynists is a terrible message to send to our boys.
But Sabrina, just because things are getting better doesn't mean that they are where they should be.
They can be problems, but that's not widespread injustices, institutionalized by law.